Sunram. Sunram finds an OC, left pocket three on the way. Tickles a twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to Thompson, North Dakota, where we've got an excellent boys high school basketball game for you as the Thompson Tommies host the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks from Bismarck. How you doing? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Our pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Shiloh Christian comes in here ranked number 3rd in the state in North Dakota Class A boys basketball. The Skyhawks with a record of 14-3. Thompson is ranked number 5 in the state in Class A rather. The Tommies were the record of 12-4. Both teams coming off victories this past Thursday. Shiloh Christian winning at Hazen 88-54. Thompson defeating Grafton 63-47. Shiloh Christian has won the 2 preliminary games here. In the C-Squad game, the Skyhawks won 47-39, and in the JV game that just ended, it was Shiloh Christian over Thompson 71-47. We'll check in with both the coaches, Brady Schwab from Thompson and Brad Miller of Shiloh Christian, when we return after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planter.com.
A very good high school basketball matchup coming up this afternoon as 3rd-ranked Shiloh Christian travels to 5th-ranked Thompson. Brady Schwab, the coach of the Thompson Tommies, joins us now, and the Tommies coming off a very impressive win over Grafton on Thursday night.
Yeah, we played well. You know, there was a stretch there, I think, about beginning of the 4th quarter till about the 4-minute mark where we didn't close out how we needed to, but that's anytime you beat Grafton, that's a good win. Anytime you get a win in Region 2, it's a good win. So we felt good about that. We came in last night. We're a little bit shorter, obviously, with the quick turnaround to Saturday, but like you said, Joe, we got a real good Shiloh Christian team in today.
Very impressive performances on Thursday by Carter Peterson. I'm guessing he had a double-double. I don't count individual rebounds. And Gavin Cronkson also playing well.
Yeah, they did a nice job. Both of them scored for us and did a nice job on the boards. And, I think one of those, to get a win like that, you got to have some guys step up and do some things. And I thought Drew Odenbach did a real nice job on Kyler Drew, who's a outstanding player in the post, and he limited him. And Braden Tice did a nice job taking care of the basketball along with Thomas Schumacher. And then Thomas dumped in 10 points for us, which are 9 points, which is always critical to get those role players to get some points. So, our minutes that we get off the bench from Gavin Oster and Noah Hippen obviously are invaluable too, because they're going to come in today and play 6 or 7 kids. We're going to play 6 or 7 kids, and we both played on Thursday night. We had a little tougher contest than they did, but nonetheless, it should be a good matchup. And for us to be successful, we have to have those kids that you mentioned and the kids I mentioned do what they're supposed to do. When you get a kid who steps out of that and does a little bit more, it's an added bonus. But you come to rely on some of those kids to do some things, and we're going to need to do that again today.
And getting back to the defense, Grafton has their 3 big players. With only 2 of them scoring in double figures, you've got to count that as a win.
We do, and if you look at Rice, I think he ended with 24, 26, but I would guess 8 to 10 of those came late with free throws and he hit a couple shots. So I thought we did, for the most part, all night, other than that one little stretch. I thought we played very good defense. I thought we took care of the boards, which is always important in basketball. So, today we've got a size advantage, but I think they're more athletic, across the board. They're going to put 5 kids out there that are really good athletes. They can all shoot the 3. They'll run a 5 out, a little bit of post action, but we're going to have to defend the perimeter like we did again or against Grafton on Thursday night.
And they'll run a bit too.
Yeah, they'll get out and go. When you're a little bit smaller team, you want to do that, right? You want to try to get those easy baskets. And we talked about that, with our guys too, and we talked about that on Thursday night. We have to find ways to score in transition. If you can get 2, 4, or 5 baskets in transition, your points add up pretty quick, and it forces that team to not be able to hit the offensive boards quite as much. So something that we're going to try to do, and obviously on the flip side of the coin, something that we have to make sure that we stop.
All right, best of luck.
Thanks, Joe.
That's Brady Schwab, coach of the Thompson Tommies. We'll be back with our pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits, including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Homegrown Local Radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Your exclusive video home for the Division A Region 2 basketball tournament is YourLiveEvent.com.
Final seconds. Wolfgram driving, lays it up and in!
The girls' tournament tips on February 24th from Mayville State, with the boys' tournament set to begin on March 10th from the Betty.
Up ahead, Brodino on a one-on-one with Sage. Brodino wins that battle.
That's the Division A Region 2 basketball tournaments on your live event.
Continuing with our pregame show, we're joined now by Brad Miller, the coach of the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Extending your winning streak, I want to say last week against Central Cass, and then 2 more wins this week. Talk about this hot streak.
Well, we've been trying to play a little faster than we were earlier in the year, and that's our game plan. But obviously we have to be able to get the rebounds to be able to do that, and playing against this big Thompson team, that's going to be a big challenge because they're way bigger than we are.
Something that says a lot about your team is looking at the 3 teams that have beaten you. Kindred, number 1 of the state in North Dakota Class A. Devils Lake ranked number 2 of the state in Class A. And Rapid City Christian, which is the 3rd-ranked team out of South Dakota in Class A. So you're not ducking anybody.
No, we try to play as tough a schedule as we can find. Like last year in the state tournament, we were the only team that had already played everybody that was in the state tournament. And we're trying to guess who's going to be good. We try to put them on our schedule for the next year, just so we can get tested. So we're not that concerned about one-loss records in the season. We're just want to play the best teams we can, so we get battle tested.
Someone who's good at battling certainly is I'm looking at the Grafton roster, but Tristan Grice, your post player, who had a double-double. I think you said he had 23 rebounds against Central Cass last week?
Yeah, he had 23 rebounds, and I think he had about 14 points or something like that. So he's been averaging a double-double probably the last 6 or 7 games. But today he's going to have a big challenge because they got Odenbach, he's 6'8", and Tristan's only 6'3". We got him listed at 6'4", but that's probably a 1-inch stretch, So he's going to have his hands full trying to get the rebounds. And then, of course, Thompson's got Peterson, which, he's a D1 football player. I don't have anybody that's anywhere close to as thick as he is, so he's got muscles on his muscles, so we're going to have a hard time with that, too. And then, of course, there's small forwards, Crockstead. He's bigger than our center, so we got our hands full here. But we're up for the challenge. We'll see what happens, and whether we win or lose, we'll get better.
One of your guards, Caden England, had a strong performance on last week against Central Cass, and I'm sure you'll want to have him push the pace again today.
Yeah, he's a good point guard. He probably dribbles and passes as good as anybody in the state, whether it's A-League or AA or whatever. He's really good with the ball in his hands and plays at a fast pace. So we'll try to take advantage of that if we can. But obviously, again, we got to get the rebound to be able to run.
What will be the important things today besides rebounding?
Well, I think, like I said, rebounding is probably going to be our key. We got to get some rebounds. And we got to play good interior defense. I mean, these guys are so big. We've got to have some help. If we try to, guard these guys one-on-one when they're inside as big as they are, we're probably going to struggle. So we're going to have to get some help from the guards in that way, and hopefully we can keep her close in the game and have a chance.
All right, best of luck.
Okay, thank you.
That's Brad Miller, coach of the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. We'll be back with the starting lineups, Thompson and Shiloh Christian, after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the True Grade pull-type bulldozer blade from Degelman Industries. At 34 inches, the True Grade is the tallest pull-type bulldozer blade in its class. Our streamlined design will make cleaning ditches, grading roads, digging ditches, leveling fields, and moving snow easier and more efficient than ever. The Degelman True Grade, engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Experience everything your home can be at the Lighting Gallery. Stop in for our President's Day sale, February 17th through March 1st. Save 25% on everything bath, including bathroom lighting, decorative vanity mirrors, lighted mirrors, bath accessories, and even special order items. With our large in-store selection and help from our lighting designers, you're sure to find the perfect items for your home. The Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington, Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
Welcome back to Thompson. Joe Lancello with you. Now the starting lineups for tonight's game. Brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products. Grower-owned crystalsugar.com. First for the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. Number 1 is Wyatt Weston, a 6'3 senior. Number 3, Dawson Davis, a 6'3 sophomore. 5 is Caden England, a 6'2 senior. Number 20, Carson Quam, a 6'1 junior. And 24, Tristan Grease, a 6'4 senior. Brad Miller, the coach of Shiloh Christian. The Skyhawks, 8 straight wins and a record of 14-3 on the year. Now for the Thompson Tommies, number 1 is Braden Tice, a 6'1 senior. Number 4, Carter Peterson, a 6'6 senior. 5 is Thomas Schumacher, a 5'9 senior. Number 10, Gavin Croxett, a 6'4 senior. And 23, Drew Odenbach, a 6'8" senior. Brady Schwab, the coach of Thompson. The Tommies have won 4 of their last 5, and they've got a record of 12-4 on the season. And we'll come back to Thompson for the opening tap of this afternoon's game. Third-ranked Shiloh Christian against number 5 Thompson after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Tick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Shiloh Christian Skyhawks being introduced here at Thompson. The Skyhawks in navy blue with white. The Thompson Tommies in their home white uniforms. Kelly green letters and numbers, Kelly green and black trim.
And at center is 6'4" senior, number 24, Tristan Grease. Head coach of the Skyhawks is Brad Miller.
A lot of folks making the trip from Bismarck on this Saturday afternoon. And this is one of those games where People in my business will say that I'd pay money to see that. And this is one of those days. Also today on your live event, we've got boys wrestling, the East Region Individual Tournament going out from Grafton. And we've got the Pine to Prairie Championship basketball games, the girls' game between Fawcett and Park Christian going on now. And then Ada Borup West against Frito Beltrami for the boys' conference championship. Grease at 6'4" against Odenbach at 6'8" to jump center. Or excuse me, that's Carter Peterson jumping center. And it's Odenbach who wins the tip. Krogset from the right corner. Odenbach in the block. Double team there. Now Tice will score. Braden Tice gives the Tommies a 2-0 start. Quam for England around a screen. England doing well to knife through the crowd and score. And we're tied at 2. A little backcourt pressure from the Skyhawks. Peterson from the right baseline scores. 4-2 in front of Thompson. Shiloh Christian working at a quick pace here. Quam right baseline driving, and a foul on Drew Odenbach. First foul of the game coming 59 seconds in. Our scoreboard brought to you by Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Company. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moan, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Quam missing the first of 2 free throws. And hitting the second. 4-3 lead for the Tommies. Krogset into the front court. Schumacher. Tice for Krogset, dribbles out from the right corner. Back for Schumacher. Swing it for Tice. Peterson off for Krogset, who was yelling for the ball. Missed the 3. And a rebound for Weston. Here's Quam. Lays it up and in. Carson Quam with 3, and Shiloh Christian with their first lead at 5-4. Tice double teamed. Bounced the ball off the shin of Weston out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tommies with 25 to shoot. And Schumacher's pass picked off. And Dawson Davis with a breakaway layup. 5-0 run now for Shiloh Christian as they're up by 3. Nice catch by Peterson. Back to Odenbach. Missed the first one, but got the second. Drew Odenbach's first basket, and Thompson within a point at 7-6. Weston for Quam. England around his screen. He'll drive to the basket. And a rebound for Krogset, or Peterson rather. Why do I mix those two up? A Schumacher drive at the bottom of the backboard. And England with a rebound. Quick 2-on-2. Quam shot drops in. Carson Quam with 5 in the quarter. 9-6 lead for the Skyhawks. Tice across midcourt. Peterson, nice catch by Odenbach. Peterson pulls up, 12-footer good. Carter Peterson with 4. 9-8 Shiloh Christian. And again, they don't waste any time getting the ball into the front court. Weston's base free throw line jumper good. Weston's first basket. Odenbach of the hash mark far side. Schumacher. Well, these Thompson guys have got some really good hands. saving a couple of turnovers in the last couple of possessions. Ball poked away from Odenbach and a foul. Foul on Caden England of Shiloh Christian, his first and the team's first. Substitutions for Thompson, number 3, Noah Hippen, a 6'4 junior, and 11, Gavin Oster, a 6'1 junior. Krog sent on the inbound for Oster. Peterson posting up on Greason, scoring. Peterson with 6 in the quarter. Back to a 1-point game. Almost midway through the opening quarter. Grease pops out on the top. Now Davis will lay it up and in. 4 for Dawson Davis. We go back and forth, 3-1 point. Oster tripped by Davis. Or check that. Foul on Carson Quam. That is his first, the second on the Skyhawks in the quarter. Dawson Davis checks out for Shiloh Christian. Into the game, number 2, Landon Barth, a 6'1 senior. They've got a lot of experience on the Shiloh Christian team, too. Even though they had 5 seniors graduated from a team that placed 4th at state last year. Oster's 3 doesn't go. Loose ball foul against the Tommies. That'll be on Noah Hippen, his first and the team's second. Drew Odenbach in, Carter Peterson out for Thompson. That's about the slowest Shiloh Christian has brought the ball up into the front court today. Here's an England drive, overshot it, and Hippen the rebound. Tommies look to one. Krogstad through the crowd. No. Rebound comes on the hands of Oster. He missed. Odenbach with an offensive rebound. Krogstad lost the handle. Second Thompson turnover. England does not get the roll. Odenbach gets the rebound. Oster tried to shovel in down low for Hippen, but thrown away. Back-to-back turnovers by the Tommies. Quam bouncing it and taken away by Krogstad, who'll drive and score. Gavin Krogstad's first basket. Thompson again within 1, with under 2.5 to go in the quarter. Schumacher and Peterson will come back in for Thompson at the next break. Grease pulls up. No. Rebound Oster. Grease, the only starter who hasn't scored yet for Shiloh Christian. Tice threw it away. 4 turnovers against the Tommies in the opening quarter. As number 3, Dawson Davis checks back in for Shiloh Christian to replace England. Tice and Krogstad will sit down for Thompson as Thomas Schumacher, number 5, and Carter Peterson, number 4, check back into the Tommies lineup. Barth for Quam. And now Weston. Kicked it out for Barth. Didn't get it. Rebound for Peterson. Thompson with a chance to take or regain the lead rather now. Oster, 3 on the way, around and out. Odenbach, offensive rebound and scores. Odenbach with 4, and Thompson back in the lead at 14-13. Very tight first quarter. Grease for Weston. Around a Grease screen. Davis spinning and scoring. 6 for Dawson Davis in the quarter. Skyhawks up 15-14. Peterson for Hippen. Schumacher, 3 on the way, short. And a rebound for Grease. Oh, nice fake by Quam. And I think he knew what was coming with Odenbach coming in on him. 2 fouls on Odenbach, 3 on Thompson in the quarter. Carson Quam to shoot 2 for the Skyhawks. Under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Quam now with 6 in the quarter. Braden Tice and Gavin Krogstad back in for Thompson as Oster and Odenbach will sit down. Quam 2 of 3 at the line. He's got 6 points. Still has 6. As Krogstad with a rebound. Schumacher near the right corner for Tice, moving the ball quickly. Krogstad gets the roll. Krogstad with 4. Tied at 16, our second tie. 3-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Grease thought about the 3 and scores. Tristan Grease's first bucket. 18-16. Shot clock comes off. Hippen will drive the baseline. Scores. Noah Hippen, and we're tied at 18. Weston Davis. Off balance jumper draws there, and that's the end of the quarter. After 1 on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moan, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. 18-0 after 1 quarter. Second quarter on the way on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moyle. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Your home for North Dakota postseason wrestling is YourLiveEvent.com. Tune in to our coverage of the East Region Individual Girls Wrestling Tournament and the Class B East Region Individual Boys Wrestling Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com. Our coverage begins on Friday, February 14th from Castleton for the Girls East Region Individual Tournament, followed by the Class B East Region Boys Individual Wrestling Tournament in Grafton on Saturday, February 15th on YourLiveEvent.com.
Shiloh Christian with the ball to start the second quarter. Game tied at 18. Davis stopped at the block, gives back for Caden England, who's back in the game for Shiloh Christian. And a reach-in foul on Noah Hippen. Trying to stay close with England. 2 fouls on Hippen. That's the first on Thompson in the second quarter. Odenbach and Hippen, 2 fouls apiece for Thompson. And no Shiloh Christian player with more than 1. Inbound will stay with the Skyhawks. 15, Mason Seifert, a 6-foot junior in the game for the first time for Shiloh Christian. He's there with England and Weston and Davis and Grease. England almost tripped up. Here's a Weston pull-up jumper, good. Wyatt Weston with 4. 20-18, Shiloh Christian in front. Hippen driving the baseline, shot too high off the glass, too hard, and Weston wrestles away the rebound. Seifert for Davis, left coffin corner. That one didn't go, and Schumacher the rebound for Thompson. Schumacher, Tice, Hippen, who has the ball now, Krogstad and Peterson. Krogstad 3, no. And the rebound comes to Grease. Skyhawks move it up quickly. England through the crowd, no. Peterson rebounds. 1-on-4, doesn't like the odds. Waits for help. Tice for Schumacher. Thought about a 3, will drive in instead. Put up a floater that scores. Thomas Schumacher's first basket. 20 apiece, our 4th tie. Grease England tried to shovel it back to Grease, and we got a foul on the Tommies. That's on Noah Hippen, and that is his third. Second foul of the quarter. Hippen and Tice set down. Gavin Oster back into the game for Thompson, along with Drew Odenbach. Right corner three, too long by Weston. Oster blocked and a nice takeaway. Fifth turnover against Thompson. Weston with some good defense there. He follows that with a good offensive play. First three-point basket of the game for either team. 23-20 in favor of the Skyhawks. Crox's floater no good. Rebound put in by Carter Peterson. Carter with 8. Quam will be called for an offensive foul. Second foul on Carson Quam, first on Shiloh Christian in the quarter. Peterson out, number 12, Jeremy Tice, a 5'11 junior, checks into the Thompson lineup. And we've got a Thompson timeout. On the Chris Bone Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moan, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Dakota. We'll be right back.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Still a little backcourt pressure coming from Shiloh Christian as Thompson brings it across from right to left. Croc set for Oster. Swing it for Schumacher. Jeremy Tice popped out high. Good reach by Croxett to save that one from going out of bounds. Shot clock at 13. Croxett, 3 on the way, high left, no. And a rebound for Quam. Wyatt Weston back for England. And Oster going to be called for a reach-in foul as he was trying to stop the drive. First foul on Gavin. That's 3 on Thompson in the quarter with 4:38 to go. Shiloh Christian on the inbound. England rejected. Dawson Davis, number 3, checks back in for Shiloh Christian to replace Grease. So a smaller lineup now for Shiloh Christian. A less muscular one as well as Mason Seifert hits a 3 from the left corner. Biggest lead any team has had in this game, 4 points. Here's Schumacher, free throw line extended right around and in. 4 for Schumacher. Thompson within 2, almost midway through the second quarter. Number 3, Shiloh Christian. Number 5, Thompson. England kicks it off left corner for Weston to hit a 3. And the Skyhawks now starting to find the range from outside. Weston with 10. And a 5-point lead at 29-24. Schumacher finds Odenbach and a bump by Quam before a shot. That's 3 fouls on Carson Quam. 2 on the Skyhawks in the quarter. Tristan Grease come back into the game for Shiloh Christian. Braden Tice is back in along with Carter Peterson. So the two Tice brothers on the floor at the same time. Peterson went for the dunk, and I think the ball hit the top of the backboard. Shiloh Christian ball, under 3.5 to go in a half. Very fast moving first half. Seifert left corner three. This one draws air, and Braden Tice with a rebound. Schumacher from the right side of three, no good, and a rebound for England. Long ball for Davis. Layup no good, but a foul. That's on Braden Tice, his first. 4 on Thompson in the quarter with 3:05 to play. The next foul will give Shiloh Christian the penalty. Dawson Davis with 2 free throws. Thompson yet to shoot a free throw in this game. Davis hits the first. He's got 7 points. As Landon Barth comes back in to replace Seifert in the Shiloh Christian lineup. Odenbach and Jeremy Tice will sit down as Croxton comes back in for the Tommies. Davis with 8. 7-point lead now at 31-24. Biggest lead of the game for Shiloh Christian. Oster fires away. Bango! That's the first 3 for the Tommies tonight. And it cuts the gap to 4. England for Davis. Weston right Coffin corner. Back for Davis and now England. England spinning. And a nice block by Krogstad. Oster got triple teamed and got fouled. 3rd team foul in the quarter against Shiloh Christian. This will be on Landon Barth, his first. England will come out to get a break, and Mason Seifert back into the game for Shiloh Christian. Tommy's on the inbound, down 4. Left corner, Oster. Grice is back into the game for Shiloh Christian. And who touched that last? It'll say with the Tommies with 15 on the shot clock. 2:02 to go till halftime. Oster to throw it in. For Peterson. And the ball taken away. Here come the Skyhawks. Davis with a 3. That doesn't go. Tice the rebound. Quick 3-on-1. Schumacher, a nice reverse layup to score. 31-29. Thompson within 2. Here's Davis the other way. Out for Landon Barth. Davis. And now Wyatt Weston. 17 to shoot. Weston seeing room to drive, lays it up and off, and an Oster rebound. Tommy's a chance to tie. Oster feeding a wide open Peterson to lay it up and in. Carter with 10. Tied at 31, our 5th tie. And Peterson with a rebound the other way. Krogstad trying to fight his way through the crowd, wasn't able to convert. Weston throwing it away. Just the 2nd turnover on Shiloh Christian. As Caden England, number 5, comes back into the Skyhawk lineup. 5-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Krogstad thought about the 3. will drive to the lane, pull up, no. Rebound, Peterson. Can't finish. Clarkson an offensive rebound. He couldn't finish. Seifert the rebound. England. Back for Davis. From 14, scores. And that'll wrap up the first half. And this has been as advertised. An excellent boys high school basketball game on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moe, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. At the break, Shiloh Christian 33, Thompson 31. We'll sum up the first half after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Experience everything your home can be at the Lighting Gallery. Stop in for our President's Day sale, February 17th through March 1st. Save 25% on everything bath, including bathroom lighting, decorative vanity mirrors, lighted mirrors, bath accessories, and even special order items. With our large in-store selection and help from our lighting designers, you're sure to find the perfect items for your home. The Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington, Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Joe Lancello back at Thompson, where we've got some younger future Thompson Tommies on the court right now. And we'll see if I don't know if they can perform the same level of excitement, but a nice job finding the gap for a basket there. 33-31, Shiloh Christian with the lead at halftime. Thompson had leads of 2-0 and 4-2, their biggest lead. We've had 3 lead changes, and Shiloh Christian and Thompson have been tied 5 times. The biggest lead that Shiloh Christian had was 31-24, but Thompson finishing the quarter on a 7-2 run. And we're back to a 2-point game right now. Leading the way for Shiloh Christian, 2 players in double figures. Wyatt Weston with 2 threes and 2 twos for 10. Dawson Davis, 4 baskets, 2 of 2 at the line for 10. Carson Quam, 2 baskets, 2 of 4 at the line for 6. Mason Seifert, a 3-pointer for 3. Caden England, a basket for 2. Tristan Grice, a basket for 2. Landon Barth played, did not score. Shiloh Christian, 4 of 6 at the foul line, 66.7%. Just 2 turnovers against the Skyhawks in the first half. And unofficially, Shiloh Christian with 10 rebounds, just 1 offensive rebound. Shiloh Christian 18 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second for their total of 33. For the Thompson Tommies, Carter Peterson, the top scorer with 5 baskets for 10. Thomas Schumacher, 3 baskets for 6. Gavin Crox had 2 baskets for 4. Drew Odenbach, 2 baskets for 4. Gavin Oster, a 3-pointer for 3. Braden Tice, a basket for 2. Noah Hippen, a basket for 2. Jeremy Tice played and did not score. Thompson yet to shoot a free throw in the first half. Or yet to shoot a free throw in the game. 6 turnovers against Thompson compared to 2 against Shiloh Christian. Thompson with the rebounding edge, 21 boards, 7 offensive boards for the Tommies, compared to 10 rebounds and just 1 offensive rebound for Shiloh Christian. The Tommies have done well hitting the glass. They just, on the offensive side, but just haven't been able to convert the second chances and sometimes third chances they've had. And there was also a streak in the first quarter where Thompson turned the ball over on 3 consecutive possessions. As far as fouls go for Thompson, Noah Hippen has 3, Drew Odenbach with 2. For Shiloh Christian, Carson Quam with 3. And Barth and England 1 apiece. So it's Shiloh Christian leading 33-31 at the break. Earlier today in the C-Squad game, Shiloh Christian beat Thompson 47-39. And in the junior varsity game, Shiloh Christian a winner 71-47. Just to remind you of this week's Division A boys basketball poll in North Dakota, Kindred remains the number 1 team. Devils Lake is 2nd. Shiloh Christian ranked 3rd, Killdeer 4th, and Thompson 5th. Fort Woods Minnewacan, the only other team getting some votes in Class A boys basketball in North Dakota. And in Class B boys basketball, Wilton Wing remains the number 1 team, followed by North Border and then West Hope Newburgh. Bishop Ryan from Minot is ranked 4th. Our Redeemers is 5th, followed by Hankinson, Midway, Minto, New Rockford, Cheyenne, Oaks, and Velva rounding out the top 10 in Division B boys basketball in North Dakota. Just want to also congratulate the Thompson girls basketball team on a 70-43 win at Northern Cass last night. The Tommies girls tied for 4th in the state in this week's poll, and the Thompson girls have won 6 straight. And coming up on Monday night, we'll have Thompson versus Hillsborough Central Valley in girls basketball coming your way from Thompson. JV game at 6, varsity at 7:30 on yourliveevent.com. Today, on Your Live Event, we also have coverage from the District 1 tournament at Valley City State University. Chase Miller is there handling all that. Consolation semifinals underway now. The championship semifinals getting underway at 6. And also on Your Live Event, we've got the Pine to Prairie Championships going on. Fawcett and Park Christian, that girls game should be just about over by now. With the boys game, boys championship, Ada Borup West against Fruito Beltrami on yourliveevent.com and also on the Your Live Event YouTube page. Our score at the break, Shiloh Christian 33, Thompson 31. We'll start the third quarter after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world world of chaos. You need superhero level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Thompson will have the ball to start the third quarter. Tommy's going from left to right in the home white with Kelly green and black. Thomas Schumacher, Gavin Krogstad, Drew Odenbach, Braden Tice, and Carter Peterson, the original five on the floor for the Tommies. Shiloh Christian with Tristan Grease, Caden Quam, Dawson Davis, Caden England, and Wyatt Weston. Their original starting lineup as well. Braden Tice for Schumacher. Three on the way off the bracket. And Croxett couldn't hang on to the rebound. Weston did. England dishing off for Davis with a right wing three. That's good. Davis with 13. That's his first three-pointer of the game. And a ball thrown away. England will lay it up and in. 4 for England. And Shiloh Christian quickly back up to a 7-point lead, their biggest. Peterson for Schumacher and now Braden Tice. Schumacher entry pass broken up by Grease. 8th Thompson turnover. Davis, spin move, gets it back off for Weston. He'll shoot a three and hit. Weston with 13, timeout Thompson. On the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard, for all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moen, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Shiloh Christian with their biggest lead, 41-31. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Thompson with 3 timeouts remaining. Shiloh Christian with all 5 of theirs. An 8-0 start for the Skyhawks in the third quarter as they've got their biggest lead of the day. Tice, Odenbach, lobs across for Oser, who's checked in. Here's a Croxton three. Doesn't go in, a rebound for Grease. England through the crowd, no. Peterson the rebound. Nice catch by Krogstad. Guarded by Quam. Tice will drive and hit a floater. Braden Tice with 4. 41-33. Skyhawks by 8. Almost 2 minutes into the third quarter. Carson Quam. And a foul on Odenbach. 3 fouls on Drew and Quam to the free throw line. First foul on Thompson in the third quarter. And Quam, who's not afraid to go to the basket, regardless of the opposition, will shoot 2 free throws here. And it's the first. Quam with 7. And the Skyhawks lead is 9. Second free throw off the bracket, and Odenbach the rebound. Peterson right corner, he'll try a 3. That doesn't go. And Quam the rebound. Grease was so open, I don't know if he could believe it. Grease with 4. 44-33, an 11-point lead for the Skyhawks. Oster, nice fake, but the shot draws air. And it will go to Shiloh Christian. No pressure defensively from Thompson as Caden England will mosey into the front court. Weston faked the 3. Davis. Spin move and a block by Oster. A nice job. And the ball last touched by the Skyhawks. Backcourt pressure coming from Shiloh Christian. Oster finding Krogstad, who drives, scores, and a foul. Nice pass by Gavin Oster. Wyatt Weston committing the foul for Shiloh Christian, his first on the Skyhawks in the third quarter. This will be the first free throw trying this game for Thompson. And it comes with about 5 minutes to go in the third. Krogstad completes the three-point play. And Thompson cuts the gap to 7. And a nice job by Braden Tice to tie up Weston. The possession arrow does favor Shiloh Christian, though. They'll inbound at the hash mark near side with 27 to shoot. Davis for Quam. Ran out of moves and gives for England. Grease. Quam with a 2. Standing on the line. 9 for Carson Quam, 46-36 in favor of the Skyhawks. Odenbach's pass well short. 2-0. And a layup for England. He's got 6. 48-36. Shiloh Christian turning it on here in the third quarter. It was a 2-point game at halftime. And now it's 12. Entry pass tipped away by England. It'll stay with Thompson. Number 2, Landon Barth checking into the game for Shiloh Christian, replacing Carson Quam. Number 3, Noah Hippen comes in for Thompson to replace Odenbach. Braden Tyson the throw in with 22 to shoot. Deep for Krogstad. Hippen for Oster, and now Braden Tice. Peterson, that ricocheted off an arm. Tommies keep it with 10 to shoot. Hippen. Didn't go, and the rebound for Barth. And a travel on Caden England. 4th turnover against Shiloh Christian. 23, Drew Odenbach. 5, Thomas Schumacher into the Thompson lineup. Braden Tice checks out, and so does Carter Peterson. Dawson Davis gets a break for Shiloh Christian. I didn't quite catch who came out. Oh, Dawson Davis checking out, okay. 2-3 zone from Shiloh Christian, and they force another turnover. Weston, right wing 3, around and out. Krogstad rebounds. Schumacher for Krogstad, moving it quickly for Oster on the right. Nice catch by Schumacher. Left corner three by Cronkstead doesn't go. Odenbach trying to put it back, and Grease got the rebound. Quam almost threw it away, but Weston retrieves. Three from Barth, no. And Odenbach the rebound. Under 2.5 to go, third quarter. Hippen back for Krogstad. Up and in. 9 for Gavin Krogstad. 48-38, Thompson down 10. Third-ranked Shiloh Christian, number 5, Thompson. England around a screen. Nice move in a basket. Caden England with 8. He's got 6 in this quarter. Krogstad faked the three. Now they swing it for Oster, who will shoot a three and hit. Gavin Oster with 6. He's got the only 2 3-point baskets that Thompson has in this game. Tommy's within 9 with a minute and a half to go in the third. Grease spinning on Hippen, missing. And a rebound for Odenbach. Krogstad driving, lays it up and in. Krogstad with 7 in the quarter and 11 in the game. And Thompson within 7. England rejected by Odenbach. And that's worth a couple of high fives. Peterson and Krogstad out for Thompson. Quam out for Shiloh Christian. And 15 Mason Seifert back in the game. 30 to shoot as England throws it in, baseline right. England. Davis, who's back in. Jumper does not get the roll. Hippen gets the rebound and gets it away to Schumacher despite Davis's efforts. Pass thrown out of bounds. 11 turnovers on Thompson. 5 in this third quarter. Under a minute to go in the third. England driving. Wide open three for Seifert, and that's good. Seifert with 6, both of those coming on 3-point baskets. 53-43. Peterson got away from a triple team and scored. Peterson with a dozen. 53-45. Shot clock off. England for Greece. Seifert's three was blocked. And that's the end of the third quarter on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moe, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. After 3, Shiloh Christian leads Thompson 53-45. Fourth quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Homegrown Local Radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Tommies with the ball to start the fourth quarter. They're down by 8. And a steal by Quam. Ahead for Davis. Feeds Grease to score. 6 for Tristan Grease. And Shiloh Christian's defense has been relentless, and they force another turnover. Quick 3-on-1. Quam couldn't convert, but a foul. Thomas Schumacher with the Thompson foul, his first on the Tommies in the quarter. And Quam at the free throw line again. Making the first. This will be Quam's 8th free throw attempt coming up. Thompson has had 1 free throw attempt in the entire game. 1 of 2 on a rebound for Carter Peterson. Braden Tice. Krogstad fires a 3. Bango! Krogstad's first 3 of the night. He's got 14. Thompson down by 8. 3-possession game. Just over a minute played, fourth quarter. Grease back for England. He will shoot a 3. And Hippen getting the rebound despite the attentions of Grease. Krogstad for Braden Tice. Right corner, Oster. Little long, Hippen an offensive rebound. Just the second offensive board for Thompson in the second half. Krogstad just inside the line, doesn't get it. Hippen battling for the rebound and commits a foul in his wrestling match with Grease. 4 fouls on Hippen, second on Thompson in the quarter. Individually, Hippen with 4 fouls, Odenbach 3 for Thompson. Quam has 3 for Shiloh Christian, no one else more than 1. England for Davis. Quam will shoot a 3. And a rebound for Braden Tice. Almost 2 minutes played, fourth quarter. Tice for Krogstad, now Oster. Hippen. Krogstad left corner 3, nope. And a rebound for Caden England. Wyatt Weston. Drives, misses. And kind of a late whistle. Braden Tice with the foul, that's his second. 3 on Thompson in the quarter. Senior Wyatt Weston will shoot 2. He's got 13 points. Thing about this Shiloh Christian team is that 4 of the 5 starters average in double figures. The only one who doesn't is Grease, and he's at about 8 to 9 points a game and averaging double-digit rebounds. Carter Peterson back into the game for Thompson. As Weston makes 2. Timeout, Shiloh Christian. On the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moe, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Shiloh Christian up by 10. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Your exclusive video home for the Division A Region 2 basketball tournament is yourliveevent.com.
Final seconds. Wolfgram driving, lays it up and in!
The girls' tournament tips on February 24th from Mayville State, with the boys' tournament set to begin on March 10th from the Betty.
Up ahead, Brodino on a one-on-one with Sage. Brodino wins that battle.
That's the Division A Region 2 basketball tournament on your live event.
Grease with a tip and managed to spike it off Oster. Good hustle by Tristan Grease. 14 turnovers now against Thompson, as Gavin Oster comes out and 5 Thomas Schumacher back into the game for Thompson. 10-point lead for the Skyhawks. Quam, pull-up jumper, yes. Quam with 12. 3 Shiloh Christian players in double figures, and the lead back to 12. They've led by, and that equals their biggest lead as Croxett drives and misses and a foul. Wyatt Weston commits the foul, his second, and the first foul on Shiloh Christian in the fourth quarter. Krogstad shooting 2. He's the only Thompson player who's been to the foul line today. And this is the Tommies' first free throw attempt of the fourth quarter. They did not shoot a free throw at all in the first half. Krogstad with 1 of 2. He's got 15. Weston for Quam. England around a screen. England with a 3, no. Quam hustling after the rebound, but he touched it last and it went out of bounds. Noah Hippett, number 3, back into the game for Thompson to replace Carter Peterson. No full court pressure now from Shiloh Christian. Braden Tice, Schumacher down the right wing. On top for Krogstad, trouble hanging on to it. It's a held ball and it will go on the arrow to Shiloh Christian. 4:31 to play. Quam high right. Weston, nice catch in the right corner. Weston driving on Tice. 15 to shoot as England drives. And Notenbach skies for the rebound. Thompson on the break and a nice job at tipping the pass, and Davis controls it. 15th Thompson turnover. Midway through the fourth quarter. Weston. Back for Davis. 16 to shoot. England for Quam, who drives and scores. Carson Quam with a basket and timeout for Thompson on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moan, and agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. 62-49. 13-point lead now for Shiloh Christian. Whoops. My mistake. That was a Shiloh Christian timeout. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining. Shiloh Christian looking to extend its 8-game winning streak to 9. And it's still very possible these teams could meet in the state tournament. We'll have Region 2 coverage for you on yourliveevent.com as Noah Hippenshot gets the roll. Hippen with 4, 62-51 in favor of Shiloh Christian. England as they clear room for him. Crossett got a piece of that. And they're so quick getting back on defense. Weston rebounds. Long for England. Weston pulls up in the lane and scores. And we'll get a chance at a three-point play. Braden Tice with the foul. That's his third. Fourth on Thompson of the quarter. Wyatt Weston with 17 points today. Make it 18. 65-51. Shiloh Christian with their biggest lead. They have not trailed in the second half. Clog sent for Hippen. Knifed his way in, didn't get the roll. And Grease the rebound. Under 2.5 to play. England hooks it back for Weston, who will fire a three and hit it. Weston's fourth three of the game. Wyatt Weston with 21. 68-51. And a takeaway by Quam. England. Gets the roll. Caden England with 10. That's 4 Shiloh Christian players in double figures. 70-51. Krogstad's three doesn't go. Rebound Grease. Quickly for Quam. Who gets the roll? And a short timeout. With 1:34 to play on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moe, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Dakota. That timeout by Shiloh Christian, that's their third. They've got 2 remaining with 1:34 to play. And they've got a 21-point lead. The game was tied 18 apiece after one quarter. Shiloh Christian led 33-31 at the half. They built that lead to 53-45 after 3, and now the lead is 72-51 with about 1.5 minutes to play. 12 Jeremy Tice is in the game now for Thompson as another turnover. And Grease will finish on the break. Grease with 8. And another takeaway. Quick 2-on-1. Davis will lay it up and in. 15 for Dawson Davis. And the Skyhawks pouring it on here in the late going. Pass off the arm of Landon Barth, who's checked back in for the Skyhawks. Fresh troops coming in for Shiloh Christian. 4 is Jack Pelham, a 5'9 freshman. 0, Xavier Balkowitz, a 6'2 junior. 15, Mason Seifert has been in the game. And 33, Ames Moline, a 6'3 sophomore. Oster, nice work. Oster with 8, 76-53. Shiloh Christian on their way to their 9th straight win and their 15th of the year against 3 losses. Barth's pass thrown away. Just the 5th turnover on Shiloh Christian. Number 10, Landon Unger, a 6'2 junior in the game for the first time for Shiloh Christian. Shot clock off in the final seconds. Jeremy Tice, Oster, Thompson will now go to 12-5 on the year. They will be off until Thursday when they go to East Grand Forks. Oster, no good. Odenbach gets it on the second time. Drew with 6. And this one will belong to Shiloh Christian. In the battle of number 3 in Class A against number 5 in Class A, number 3 is the winner by a count of 76-55 on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. For all your insurance questions, see Nodak Insurance Company agent Chris Moe, an agent with answers in Grand Forks and Lakota. Shiloh Christian the win, 76-55. We'll have our post-game interviews and more after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the True Grade pull-type bulldozer blade from Degelman Industries. At 34 inches, the True Grade is the tallest pull-type bulldozer blade in its class. Our streamlined design will make cleaning ditches, grading roads, digging ditches, leveling fields, and moving snow easier and more efficient than ever. The Degelman True Grade, engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Experience everything your home can be at the Lighting Gallery. Stop in for our President's Day sale, February 17th through March 1st. Save 25% on everything bath, including bathroom lighting, decorative vanity mirrors, lighted mirrors, bath accessories, and even special order items. With our large in-store selection and help from our lighting designers, you're sure to find the perfect items for your home. The Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington, Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side. Corner three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors on their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, this is Jim, and with Bernie Berkemeyer, we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us in enchanting Ireland, June 25th to July 4th. Experience the ancient history, natural beauty, and the warm hospitality of Ireland. We travel across this beautiful country, visiting places like the Kilkenny Castle and the breathtaking cliffs of Moher. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, for more information, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
And back at Thompson, Joe Lancello, joined now by Brady Schwab, the coach of the Thompson Tommies, falling to Shiloh Christian. I tell you, they're a bunch of tough kids.
Yeah, they played for 32 minutes. We didn't. Coach Miller did a good job. They executed their game plan, and we didn't. And, the end results are what they are.
Only 3 free throw tries in the game, and none of the first half. And concerning the number of free throw tries they had, I've got to add them up here, but I know one kid, the Quam, was certainly there more than your whole team combined.
Yeah, definitely. And again, one team competed for 32 and one team didn't, and we didn't execute our game plan. We didn't take care of the basketball. They took care of the basketball. We gave up close to 50 points in the second half, which is, it's embarrassing, and that's it. That's the end.
Few days to work on that, and now coming up Thursday night, you cross the border into Minnesota for East Grand Forks.
Yeah, another good team. They're going to run 10 guys at us. We've got them on Thursday. Then we got, back into Region 2 play on Saturday with HCV. So we definitely have things that we need to work on. We don't have many practices left. We got, just about as many games as practices left. So hopefully we get those things rectified and we come in. They got a day off on Monday, and we'll come back in Tuesday, and hopefully we get back to work and get better.
All right. Brady Schwab, coach of the Thompson Tommies, thanks very much.
Thanks, Joe.
And we'll continue with our post-game show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Your home for North Dakota postseason wrestling is YourLiveEvent.com. Tune in to our coverage of the East Region Individual Girls Wrestling Tournament and the Class B East Region Individual Boys Wrestling Tournament on YourLiveEvent.com. Our coverage begins on Friday, February 14th from Castleton for the Girls East Region Individual Tournament, followed by the Class B East Region Boys Individual Wrestling Tournament in Grafton on Saturday, February 15th on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
We continue now with our post-game show. Joe Lancello joined by Carson Quam of the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. A very impressive win by you guys tonight.
Yes, it was. They were really big. Definitely had a size difference on us, but we just battled it out. It was good.
Battling is probably the best word. I mean, yourself in particular, you're a tough kid, man.
Yeah, definitely not as tall as everyone. Still 6'1", but everyone else out there was like 6'8", 6'5", but just got to push them around, get box out, jump boards. That's what wins games.
And nobody was afraid to run at them like you did. Carson England did a few Caden England did a few times.
Yeah, everyone on the team likes to dive on the floor, go for loose balls, especially Tristan. We all jump for the board, even though there's a height difference, we all just go for it no matter what. That's what wins games.
I take it being ranked third in the state doesn't really come as a surprise to you guys.
Not really. There's definitely some tough teams in the state, but we play all the best teams in the state. We get better. We don't want to play just regular average teams. You want to get better, play the best teams in the state, and improve.
And I mentioned that the 3 games you lost, number 1 and number 2 in the state of North Dakota and number 3 in South Dakota.
Yes, we played them. It was a tough battle. We just didn't have our best game, and let's just learn from the experience, get better.
Well, Carson Quam, you're our player of the game, brought to you by the folks at Enbridge. Life takes energy. EnbridgeEnergy.com for career opportunities. We'll have a T-shirt from the Enbridge folks for you as our player of the game. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
And we'll continue with our post-game show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Communications. Innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Experience everything your home can be at the Lighting Gallery. Stop in for our President's Day sale, February 17th through March 1st. Save 25% on everything bath, including bathroom lighting, decorative vanity mirrors, lighted mirrors, bath accessories, and even special order items. With our large in-store selection and help from our lighting designers, you're sure to find the perfect items for your home. The Lighting Gallery, 3622 South Washington, Grand Forks. Online at shopthelightinggallery.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Welcome back to Thompson. Joe Lancello with you as the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks defeat the Thompson Tommies 76-55 in boys basketball today. The number 3 team of the state winning its 9th in a row. Thompson, their streak of 4 wins out of 5 comes to an end. Thompson now 12-5 overall. Shiloh Christian 15-3. Close ball game early on. It was tied at 18 in the first quarter. Thompson with a couple of 2-point leads there. We had 3 lead changes in the opening quarter. Shiloh Christian would take the lead at halftime 33-31, and they would not be caught after that. 53-45 after 3 quarters, after Shiloh Christian jumped to an 8-0 start in the third quarter. Their biggest lead was 76-51 late in the game, and the final score 76-51 in favor of Shiloh Christian. The Skyhawks with 4 players in double figures. Wyatt Wesson with 4 threes, 3 twos, 3 of 3 at the foul line for 21 points. Carson Quam, our player of the game, with 6 baskets and 4 of 8 at the line for 16. Dawson Davis, a 3, 5 twos, 2 of 2 at the line for 15. Caden England, 5 baskets for 10. Tristan Grease, 4 baskets for 8. Mason Seifert, 2 threes for 6. Lennon Barth, Jack Pelham, Xavier Balkowitz, Landon Unger, and Ames Moline all played, did not score as they came in late in the game for Shiloh Christian. Skyhawks were 9 of 13 shooting free throws, almost 70%. Just 5 turnovers against the Skyhawks, and unofficially, Shiloh Christian with 20 rebounds, 1 on the offensive side. Well, when the shots go in, you don't get many chances for offensive rebounds. Shiloh Christian, 18 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second, 20 in the third, 23 in the fourth, for their total of 76. For Thompson, 2 players in double figures. Gavin Croxton with a 3, 5 twos, 2 of 3 at the line for 15 points. Carter Peterson, 6 baskets for 12. Thomas Schumacher, 3 baskets for 6. Drew Odenbach, 3 baskets for 6. Braden Tice, let's see here. Gavin Oster, 2 threes and a 2 for 8. Braden Tice, 2 baskets for 4. Noah Hippen, 2 baskets for 4. Jeremy Tice played briefly, did not score. Thompson, 2 of 3 at the foul line. The Tommies did not shoot a free throw in the first half. And Gavin Cronkstead's 3 free throw attempts were the only ones that Thompson had today. 17 turnovers against Thompson, with 11 of those coming in the second half. And they also had a stretch in the first quarter where they turned the ball over on 3 consecutive possessions. Thompson with the rebounding edge, 37 to 20, and Thompson unofficially 11 offensive rebounds. Thompson, 18 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second, 14 in the third, 10 in the fourth, for their total of 55. Thompson now 12-5 on the year. They're off until next Thursday when they go to East Grand Forks. Shiloh Christian is now 15-3 on the year with 9 straight wins. Their next game will be Tuesday at home against Dickinson Trinity. That'll be a big Region 4 game for them. It was a sweep across the board for Shiloh Christian. The Skyhawks won the C Squad game 47-39 and the JV game 71-47 and the varsity game 76-55. Time now for our precision play of the game, brought to you by your local precision planting dealer, Agassiz Precision Ag of Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. God is my play of the game. Late in the third quarter, Carter Peterson driving through a triple team to score a basket for the Tommies. And that our precision play of the game brought to you by Enbridge. Our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassiz Precision Ag of Hillsboro, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Thanks very much to Sarah Major for her work on camera today. Thanks to all of our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with your business. And thank them for allowing us to bring you high school basketball on yourliveevent.com. And thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here, Shiloh Christian 76, Thompson 55. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will talk to you later. Good night, everyone.